What are we making?
What are we making? We're following a recipe that I received from an Italian friend on WhatsApp.
Oh.
And it's spaghetti with artichokes. My favorite vegetable, and the vegetable that for some reason scares me beyond belief.
You would like a very high maintenance particular vegetable.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Well, it looks like you're peeling the leaves off of the artichoke.
Yes, it's just, I never really know how much, because these are pretty small artichokes. Mm-hmm. I did have that pasta one time. So I kind of know what is the end result is gonna be, but I don't really know.
You have an idea of the destination and a rough route, but it's not like we've got a map here.
No.
Okay.
We don't. Yeah, I think it looked like this in my memory.
So you're just basically chopping it now into, you took out off the outer leaves and now you're just chopping it into very thin slices?
Yes. So we have the artichokes, we have a couple of pepperoncinos, dried tiny evil chilies.
Bring it over to the camera so people can see. Ooh. Little green monsters.
And garlic and bay leaves. Mm-hmm. So I just need to chop the onions. It's actually not onions, it's quarter an onion. Which makes it a bit more tricky to chop.
And all this time you've had the water for the pasta heating.
Indeed. And now, for the grand experiment.
Did you add oil to the saucepan or?
Yes, a generous helping with olive oil.
Okay, so now we're adding the garlic.
I'm adding the garlic, the pepperoncino, the bay leaves, and the onions. Just gonna let them saute for a couple of minutes.
You better look at all this stuff in the pan. But not the artichokes.
No, not just yet. So once this has sauteed a little bit, then we will add the artichokes. And God knows what will be the outcome, but we'll see.
I'm optimistic.
Me too, I think. Instead of literally watching a pot of water boiling, we'll come back later.
Yes.
Now that we have actual fire, it's fantastic.
You can see the difference.
It's so the water has boiled in no time, and this is 250 grams of spaghetti, which is 125 grams per person. This is cooking nicely. Mm-hmm. It's missing a little bit of pasta water, but this will become available once the pasta starts to actually nicely cook. Follow the instructions on the package, which should say something between 7 to 13 minutes, depends upon the type of pasta. I just like to taste it. And we'll be back soon. Alright, so all seems to be under control. I have tried some of the artichokes that I have cut. So
Let's see what they look like when they're
don't have any outside leaves because that's kind of these things not so good. You want the heart of it into these thin slices. So that's one thing. I'm adding a little bit of the pasta water,
as we do.
as one does. Or the French, as they say, comme il faut.
As it must be.
So now it's just a question of maybe 2 more minutes for the pasta to arrive to a healthy and dente cooking, and
By which you mean that we will strain the pasta and add it to the...
strain the pasta. Who has time for that? You fish the pasta with the tongs and drop it
Fine.
there.
We're gonna come in close for
You
this.
can come close.
Straight into the pan.
To say that I'm excited. Or maybe hungry, or both, I don't know. It needs a little bit of water.
Okay.
Look at this.
Well, you need to hold it. Ooh. What's the verdict?
That's a good lesson in how not to make spaghetti with artichokes. It's not terrible because all the ingredients are excellent. The artichoke should have been peeled more, need a little bit more salt, need a little bit more sauce, and it's not meshing together well. Rosa did a much better job. That's it.